Thank you. I request you to please go back to your seats.
First of all, I thank Dr. Yugandhar for creating this good platform for all the doctors and healers. And then I appreciate all the doctors here who has contributed their work. And then I'm a CEO for Destination Healthcare, where we provide medical services at doorsteps. And I'm into more rehabilitation medicine. We provide services to post-hospitalization cases, geriatric cases, and disabled and people with sensory and immobility cases. So I myself work for a hospital for 4-5 years and handle critical care administration and emergency medicine. I've seen all the first trauma is to handle in emergency. I build relationship with the patients, and I'm expert in LAMA, how to handle LAMA. So when Dr. Yugandhar said I have to deal the relationship through healing, so that's a very easiest subject for everyone. Anyone can deal this because we all heal ourselves. Healing starts with ourselves. The first healing, how every day we experience a lot of failures, setbacks, and whatever. So by the end of the day, we go back home and then start introspecting and evaluating our work, and then start healing ourselves. And by the next day, I think the people who are more expertise at dealing with themselves can heal, and people who are less capacity, it will take another 1 day or 2 more days. But after 2-3 days, anyway, we are going to heal ourselves the best. And I would say the second one, healing goes with the God. I don't know whether people who are happy, they address God, but people who are in sad and in bad situations suddenly remember all religious gods at a time, and then they apply, they think, and they just put all their problems in their God's mind or God's head, and then sleep. And the next day, if it happens good, that goes to God's account, and then goes to Tirupati or Sai Baba or Namaz or even churches. So we have a good relationship with God, and then all our religious institutions are surviving with this belief. I would say the next relationship is more with nature. We heal more with nature. Every 3 months or every 6 months, if you do the forest bath, I think we are going to heal ourselves the best. Not only mental ailments, even the physical ailments. So I just want to say, I didn't get any of my PPTs because I have very less short time. I just quote a few of my case studies. I was being a principal for autistic schools for quite some time. There I had a typical case where an autistic child was doing well. He's a multi-organ failure. So he used to crawl like anything, and his speech is also very less, but he is understandable. But suddenly he was reluctant to physiotherapy or speech therapy, and then teachers are worried, the special educators and all. So we just started the intervention, why he is behaving like that, and then we interviewed the mother. She said, while I was talking to her, she was very unhappy with her family situations, and her mother-in-law nags her every time because of her daughter, because of her, the child is born like this, and sometimes even her husband says, and thereby this frustration she releases on the boy, and the boy is sensing so much that her mother is not accepting her, and he lost connection with her mother, and then he's reluctant to for the physiotherapy or the other therapies. And then when we started counseling her, like that is a big project she has to handle, and any autistic child with a good practice in initial years is going to excel very well. So we counseled even the mother-in-law. So we when the mother-in-law stopped nagging and the husband started understanding, she also developed herself and dedicated her good therapeutic talk to her child, and started connecting to child every day. And it just continued for 1 month, and then the child started responding to physiotherapy, even the speech therapy. After 2 years now, he's been doing his own work and just standing, at least with a stick, and he's at least he's helping himself for his food with the help of spoon. This all happened just within a 2 years time, but the relationship was positive from the mother to child. So this is a very good example I quote for the autistic child. And also I have been dealing with HIV cases. I am into public health for quite some time. There was a boy affected with HIV. Suddenly he has come to know, and he was very aggressive and very frustrated upon himself and the society also. He started, out of that frustration, he started spreading the disease randomly every day, goes to so many women, and then he spreaded the disease like anything. It continued maybe for 15 to 1 month. Then his friends brought to me to saying that this boy needs lots of counseling and is very out of very ferocious. So that time we have counseled for 1 month, and family therapy, group therapy was there. We suggested to get married to another HIV woman. He has found one woman. So he got married. They both they understood each very well, how the HIV occur, how happens, and how they have to restore their health, how to develop their immune system. And then with the relationship between both each other, they healed themselves both, and then now they are living a good life. This all happened because of the wife has provided healing therapy with the relationship. Otherwise, you would have gone another 100 people or 200 people will be affected with the HIV. So it's all the magic in the relationship, how the healing goes on. I would say one more, I do family counseling also. There is a girl of 13 years, hatred towards her own mother, and started developing tantrums. She just threw tantrums. So one day she went out of the house. She just went away for 2 days and then came back. Another one, after 1-2 months again, she went away with her boyfriend. Again, that time her father thought something is wrong, somewhere is wrong, and then he handled the situation. He used to talk with her daughter every day. He sit with her every day. Started talking to her, started to knowing why she is doing like that, what are her studies, what are her friends. So he started build relationship where it was lacking before. So there, after 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, now she started excelling her in her studies. She's focusing more. Even the father also counseled her mother, his wife, not to behave, because the mother sometimes she takes up her own hysteric behavior on her daughter. Recently in juvenile homes we conducted some survey. There are so many girls and boys and girls who are thrown away out of the house, who have found in railway stations and caught in prostitution and even antisocial activities, even beggary also. We have done survey and got to know that every child has the same history of parental conflicts. Even the rich, poor, and even the middle class also. The child, it doesn't there is no classification of rich and poor. This is only parental conflicts that influence the child, and then the child is restless and gone through all this stuff. So I suggest all the people, like we all are parents, and we we should treat our children with compassion and love. With the compassion and love, I think we can work, at least not other children, at least our children will excel in this field. So there is one more, the last case study I would have keep in your mind. Like there is a woman suffering from extramarital relationship her husband is having with his colleague. So she is being worried and depressed for 2 years, 3 years, been continuing. There is no solution. Like every day she come to know through other news. She doesn't know how to deal with this. And then she started, she explained to her husband. The husband said, "That's my life, just keep quiet." So one day she went to her, that girl, and she does friendship with her and has contact with her and extended relationship with her. And they used to go for breakfast, sometimes for a movie, and made friendship. And then slowly she is bringing her to her house for a breakfast and shopping and all. Slowly she started seeing her good companion with the female, and that female is she's a divorce, and she need a companionship where she can share. It doesn't matter a man or a woman. So she found her this woman of her boyfriend's wife is the best companion because she has given unconditional love to her, and she's been satisfied and happy and contentment. So thereby one day she declared, now we both are friends, and then I'm leaving your husband, he's no more with me. You're just like my sister. So now that they just are friends, her colleagues, she is very strong now. The second woman is very strong, and she knows how to handle her own relationship. This happened only the woman who has come, though she's bruised and she's undergoing lots of agony also, she has come to other women. She has treated her with her unconditional love, and the relationship, how she built, and then the result was that. So I conclude, I think relationship does wonders with everyone. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah. I worked in the HIV department in Nilapur Hospital. I saw children, they're orphans. Why they became orphans? Because both parents died of HIV, AIDS, and this child was left alone. And even relatives, they're very scared to rear this child because they think this is HIV child. So no one has taken care of that child. And those kind of children, they used to come to Nilapur Hospital, and I used to treat the patients. So how you deal with that kind of child, madam?
There are special homes and treating this child. First of all, we have to put it in a safe place where the child develops from the childhood only. The discrimination, if it develops, he is involved. So first, they need to be treated well in a special home. There are special homes.
In relation to the relationship.
Like any other, like there should be no discrimination with a normal child and HIV child. It should be same.
Because they are orphans and they are having treatment, no one is there to support. Anyhow, social organizations are there to take the support. But relationship, they don't have any attachment, and they lost their mother, father, everything. And there was no one to share their experience.
There are organizations who give holistic care, not only education, psychology, trauma, post-trauma stress, PTSD specialists are there. So we do have, like, if you have any reference, we can give it to you.
Yeah, thank you. Next, we are, I think all of you, I know that you are all are hungry, waiting for lunch, and I invite Dr. Yugandhar. Rapporteur, yeah.
The world united. The world united. The
speakers requested to join stage.
We are one, truth is one, earth is one, so let's be united. It's earth is one, truth is one, we are one, so let's be united. Where we can find the truth of life, the joy and the peace and the love.
Dr. Sadashiv, please join.
In the universe. The world united, we are the light, shining bright. So let's unite, let's be united. Ooh, we are the light, shining bright. So let's unite, let's be united. Where we can find the truth of life, the joy and the peace and the love. In the universe. Where we can find the truth of life, the joy and the
Pallavi, please come. Pallavi, please come.
the world united. Everybody, sing out with me. The world united. Watch out, pass the mic.
We're united.